I just saved a family $12,000 in months of stress by giving them the checklist before they moved to Dallas. After helping hundreds and hundreds of families relocate to Dallas, I've seen every mistake you can make, and I've created the ultimate checklist to avoid at all costs, okay? If you are moving to Dallas this summer, do not make a single decision until you watch this entire video. Thank me later. Of course, I'm Kira Ford, your real estate cheerleader, aka your favorite Dallas realtor. So moving to Dallas in the summer isn't just about the heat, though, I mean, the summers in Dallas, yeah, they can be a lot, but summer moves come with unique challenges and unique opportunities at that too. Most people don't consider. So if you are competing against families who want to move before school starts, but you are actually hitting peak season of moving, and guess what? The cost is more. Yeah, but here's the inside secret that I like to think I'm giving. If you know how to navigate summer moves in Dallas, you can actually get better deals and more options than you can in other, times of the year. This checklist is your roadmap in doing what is right. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's start with 60 days out. First, lock in your moving company now. Summer is peak season and good movers book up fast, okay? Get at least 3 quotes. Read their reviews because that's super important, specifically about Dallas moves. Second, I would say start your utility search. Dallas has a multiple, we just have so many different companies, and a lot of providers want your business, so rates are gonna vary and you need to negotiate that too. And with negotiating that can help you save like $200 plus. And then third, if you have kids, start searching for schools immediately. Dallas ISD, Plano ISD, Frisco ISD, Mansfield ISD. All of these schools are different, and which means the enrollment process is different. And if it's a really good school, you will have a waiting list. Fourth, begin your neighborhood deep dive. Don't just look at houses online. Understand commute patterns, flooding zones, HOA restrictions. I've seen people buy their dream home to only discover that their commute time is 90 minutes one way, which is... Let's talk 30 days out. Now that you're 30 days out, it's time to handle the logistics. That will make or break your move, okay? Get your taxes, driver license, vehicle registration sorted out. You have 30 days after moving in to update that, okay? And the DMV lines in the summer, they're brutal. Yeah, so do it early, okay? You will thank me for sure later. Set up your banking relations. If you are coming from out of state, having local banking makes it easier for getting utilities set up, connecting everything, even with your mortgage. Like if you're buying and moving here, just getting all that set up will make your life simpler and easier. And who doesn't want that? Plan your house hunting tips, okay? I mean, be strategic. Dallas traffic is real. Summer construction makes it even worse. Plan to see houses in the geographic clusters. And this is what I do with all my clients. If you like this area, we look at all the houses you like in that area. If you like this set of houses and they're all in this one area, start there. Start your job networking. If you don't have employment lined up, Dallas has an incredible professional network, but it does take time to tap into it. So, think LinkedIn, industry meetup, professional associations. Start building connections now. I just believe Dallas is a little cliquey. That's my opinion. I'm a native of Dallas, and when you get here, you'll say the same. I promise you. Okay, now let's just say you're 2 weeks out before you move. Okay, it's all about details that people forget. Confirm your internet installation. Okay, in Dallas, you're likely to have multiple options. You have AT&T fiber, you have Spectrum, others, but installation can take weeks in the summer, so book early. Plan for heat. Plan for the heat. Plan for the heat. I'm not kidding about this. Dallas summers are 100 plus degrees 4 weeks. Your moving day will be miserable if you don't plan for it, okay? Start early. Take breaks. Have water. Cooling stations. Be ready. Get your home inspection scheduled early, especially if you're buying, because summer is super busy, which means that that's busy for inspectors too. And you don't want to rush crucial steps that they have to take. Research your new neighborhood, specific, services that you like. Trash pickup, usually I help with that. HOA rules, local organizations. Each Dallas suburb has different rules, and you don't want to be surprised. Well, if you want to be surprised, but in the right way, not surprised in the wrong way. Okay, now, moving week in Dallas. Summer requires, military precision, guys. Confirm everything 48 hours before. Moving company, utilities, internet, any services or appointments that you've, created or set, check on them. Summer is chaotic and things get delayed. Pack a first week survival kit. I know that's dramatic, but it's the truth. This includes like the basics for at least a week, because unpacking in 100 degrees heat is not happening quickly. Okay, so medication, important documents, basic tools, cleaning supplies. Have a backup plan for moving day weather, okay? Because summer thunderstorms in Dallas are intense and can just shut down moves for hours, okay? And they happen just like literally out of nowhere. So know your options. Plan your first grocery run strategically, okay? Dallas has amazing food options, but you want the basics immediately. Know where the nearest grocery stores are, and also schedule some time to just rest, just being honest, because it'll feel like you're on go, 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 go. Okay, so now that you're moved, yay, you're here, welcome. Let's talk about your first 30 days in Dallas. And to me, this is very crucial for long-term success. Join local communities and groups immediately. Facebook neighborhoods groups, Nextdoor, which I love Nextdoor. Nextdoor will really help you. Local meetups. Dallas is super friendly, but you have to put yourself out there. Once again, Dallas is a little cliquey. Find your essential, like your go-to services that you need, your dentist, your vet, your doctors, hair salons. Don't wait until you need them. Go ahead and start exploring that now. Explore your commute options during, different times and weather conditions. Because when it rains, people cannot drive in Dallas. Just being honest. What works in perfect weather might be a nightmare during rush hour or storms. Start building your Dallas lifestyle. I can't say that enough. This city has incredible food and entertainment, culture, but don't just survive the move. Start thriving in the new city. And the only way you can do that is to put yourself out there and get out here and in the city and moving and shaking. Okay, so now that we have been here 30 days, here are some also insider money saving tips that I feel like most people miss that I would be remiss if I didn't tell you. So move midweek if you can possibly, because weekend moves cost 30 to 50% more in the summer. Negotiate utility companies. Many of them offer new customer incentives. Remember that, but they're not going to tell you. You have to ask. Take advantage of the new resident discounts, and a lot of companies in Dallas, offer that. They offer deals for new residents, restaurants, gyms, services. Like, you have to ask for it. What do they say? Closed mouths don't get fed. Guys, ask for everything you want in Dallas and you might just get it, okay? Also, understand Texas tax advantages immediately. No state income tax, but property tax, they do work different, okay? Get educated on that super fast so that you can plan accordingly. Look, moving to Dallas is one of the best decisions that you can make, of course. Maybe I'm biased, but only if you do it right. This is a checklist that has saved my clients thousands of dollars and honestly months of stress. I'm sure you're like, well, some of these were ooh duh, but some of them were like, thanks girl, I'm glad that you mentioned them. And I've also created a comprehension Dallas move guide that includes this entire checklist plus neighborhoods that have specific things that I think you might like, recommendations, service providers, and my personal contact info, just in case you have some questions that do pop up that I have not put on the guide. It's completely free and it's designed specifically for summer moves to Dallas. Don't try to figure out all of this on your own when you can learn from someone who has guided hundreds, I don't say thousands, but hundreds and hundreds of families through this exact process. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every single week. And next week, I'll be revealing why June buyers are getting the best deals in Dallas right now. And I know this is very counterintuitive because everyone tells you that summer is expensive, but I'm seeing patterns that smart buyers are capitalizing on right now. And if you're planning to buy this summer, you cannot miss this video, okay? And of course, what questions do you have for me about Dallas move? Drop them in the comments below. I am here. I want to be able to give you specific advice for your situation. And if you've already made the move to Dallas, share one thing down low that you wish that you would have known before you got here. It might help someone. And of course, schedule a strategy session, guys. If you are thinking about making Dallas your home and you're wanting to buy, but you really don't know what to do next, I got you. Let's talk and make Dallas your home.